Thank you so much for attending my presentation about more unorthodox moves in Pokemon. Y'all wanted to see another one of these, and it's a topic that's very fun to talk about, so here we go. First is Soak, which completely changes the type of the target to water. There's actually a lot of type-changing moves, but this one is by far the most relevant, largely because it actually has a reasonable distribution. So what's it done in competitive play? There's a really whack Scarf type of finish set that was used occasionally in Gen 8 VGC, setting up for powerful attacks from either Zekrom or Regieleki. Pyukumuku has run this in singles alongside the trapping move Block and Toxic, allowing it to poison pesky steel or poison types. This set saw legitimate success on overused stall teams, which love its ability to trap and remove threats. Lastly, Bellible can use it in 1v1, making everything weak to its powerful Electromorphosis boosted electric attacks. Stockpile is a good move. It raises both your defense and special defense, an overall amazing effect. But there is a catch. You can only use the move 3 times. Why? The answer is Spit Up, which is actually what Stockpile was designed around. Spit Up is one of the most powerful moves in Pokemon, dealing 100 damage per Stockpile boost you have. Even so, it's a horrible option for a few reasons. First is that it's one use, getting rid of all those hard-earned buffs. Running 2 moves only for this isn't a good idea to say the least. Second, it just takes too long to get going. In the time you spend to get your 3 into base power nuke ready, I've already clicked Swords Dance twice and knocked you out. Hell, I could just switch into any ghost type, rendering your attack useless. There's another niche option that has to do with Stockpile, that being Swallow, which heals you. Somehow it's worse, as this genre of healing isn't super valuable when options like Recover or even Leftovers exist. We have 2 separate groups of pretty mid moves that are still really interesting to talk about. Let's start with the attacking ones. Smelling Salts and Wake Up Slap are very unique in concept. They're each base 70 power moves, the former being normal and the latter being fighting. This can be doubled, but it comes at a cost. If the target is paralyzed, or asleep in Wake Up Slap's case, they jump to an amazing 140 power but heal the target of their status. Their best use case was on Chinchino, who loves the fighting coverage against steals. Trump Card is possibly the only move that you actively want to avoid using PP maxes on in-game. It gains significant power the lower the power points of the move is after use. It's actually pretty tame until the very last use, where it fucking skyrockets to 200 for no reason. To my knowledge, it's the only move on Showdown to start with less power points than the maximum. Not good, but very funny. Fell Stinger is horrifying and has seen competitive play. It's a mere base 50 power bug move, but gives the user a +3 boost to their attack stat if it picks up a knockout. Monster physical attacker Mega Beedrill could occasionally be found running it, further enhancing its sweeping abilities. Last up are the status moves. Rototiller was introduced in Gen 6, used pretty much never, and then removed in Gen 8. In theory it's super cool, but in practice it didn't do anything very valuable. Rototiller increased the attacking stats of all grass types on the field by 1 stage, including your opponents. It's a mess all around, being learned by mostly mediocre doubles Pokemon, only affecting the offensively poor grass type, and is outclassed by other boosting moves. Electrify doesn't really make sense, turning the opponent's move that they use that turn into the electric type, but has been good before. In Gen 8 almost any ability, it was banned for being too good on faster lightning rod users that could boost off of it. The move could force PP stalls, as you had to burn through with solid 32 power points. Purify gets rid of the opponent's status condition, but then gives the user a 50% heal. However, it was way better as a C move, handing out an Omni boost. In Baton Pass legal formats, our good old friend Pyukumuku can use this with Block to force a good matchup for some sort of sweeper. Finally, Tea Time, which is just not good anywhere, forcing all mons on the field to eat their health berries. I honestly don't know why you would use this. In conclusion, like I said last time, Pokemon moves are super diverse, which makes for a ton of wild interactions. There's probably some I missed, so if there's one you like, leave a comment about it. I'd love to hear about weird Pokemon jank. Thank you so much for watching.